Let's go for a short test ride just to check this thing out. Putting my net on here this time. Last time I did one of these, the phone went flying out in my lap. I was able to catch it before it hit the ground, but you know, going 50 miles an hour and your phone comes off. Now, luckily it landed on my leg and I caught it just in time. Landed in my lap. pretty good there. The only thing is the tank's rattling a little bit. Tank's loose at the back here. Need to tighten that up and need to rebuild the rear master cylinder on here. I'll probably do that tomorrow or the next day or when I get to it. Now, about midway down that one road there is where my phone flipped out. It didn't move this time. I got the little safety net on there. It looked like it was shaking pretty good as far as this goes, but I think that's in there to help dampen the vibration or something. But that should be good. Speedo works now. He came home last night and said Speedo didn't work and his turn signals weren't lit up. And looked fine to me. Or when I checked it today, everything worked. Speedo worked, everything. And when I say it didn't work, well, he said nothing came on. The lights didn't even come on the Speedo. Idiot lights come on, but nothing on the Speedo actually. Face didn't light up and the needle didn't move. So, appears to work fine to me. Of course, he left it sitting out in the rain the other day and it sat out there for a couple of days, I think. So, probably water in a connector somewhere. I'm not too worried about it. It's not like you can't ride the damn thing without a Speedo. He already tells me, I know how fast I'm going. Then fifth gear, I'm going about 55. Fourth gear, about 45. Third gear, about 35. So he's got that down pretty good. Old bike come together, looks pretty good. I think it does anyway. He likes it. It's his bike, so. For what it is, you know, it was a project bike put together. I mean, it was together, but whoever was putting it back together didn't really do a very good job of putting it back together. Then it was missing a few pieces here and there. They did a good job on the powder coating and the paint. As far as wheels go, wheels look pretty good. It's got the shorter fork tubes up front and had the really short shocks on there, but I took those things off because with those things on, this damn rear pipe was like maybe 4 or 5 inches off the ground. So too low. He was scraping it. No, I sure as hell was scraping it. So swapped shocks out with the other bike and been good ever since. Rear master cylinder took a dump, so I'm just gonna swap one off the other bike for right now until rebuild kit gets here, so we can have some rear brakes. Of course, now he's got this bike. He's already complaining about the stuff on it. I mean, he's been complaining about the vibration and the gearing, especially because it's got 883 gearing on it. And I think what I might do, because I don't care about the gearing too much, I might swap the belt and front pulley off the other bike because it's 1200, so it's got a little bit bigger front sprocket than this thing does. 883s, they run a lower gearing to help them take off because for lack of power. In 1200, they use a little slightly bigger front sprocket, front belt pulley. So pretty much the 1200 is getting cannibalized for a whole bunch of stuff until I get the top end back in there. But that's about it. You know, if you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And if you have any questions, ask them. I'll try and answer them the best I can. Guys, have a great day, great week, great weekend coming up, great month, and a great summer. Get lots of riding in.